Jonathan, I want to begin by telling you thank you. You've made such a contribution to Westminster with your expertise and your leadership and just your wonderful nature. Everyone on campus who hears your name talks about what a wonderful friend and wonderful colleague, and indeed what a wonderful student you were. So I want you to hear that from all of us. We have you and your family in our prayers and thoughts every day. And I have been praying for God's grace and mercy to be felt by you through these difficult days and through the days to come. So please know that we here at Westminster have you in our hearts.
Hey Jonathan, just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate how wonderfully you accommodate everybody's request on this campus. In a way, I've never heard you even say the word you were swamped, never heard you say you were stressed. And that's made such an impact in my life to watch you do that in your work, and now even in your journey with this cancer. You've always had a positive outlook, and I appreciate that so much. That makes it a lot easier on us to get through this. Just want to let you know that I will definitely see you later. Bye.
Jonathan, as you know me, this is my second take. Thank you for your brilliant contributions to Mother Fair. Thank you for your sweet friendship. And bless you for your powerful, faithful testimony that will reverberate through the ages. Bless you.
Hi, Jonathan. So we met at a D2L meeting, my first or second day here, and ever since then you've been able to answer every single one of my technology questions or problems quickly and kindly with humor. So just small things, but if Westminster is a place where people go out of their way to help people with things small and big, you embody that. So thank you very much for everything.
Hi Jonathan, just wanted to say thank you so much for always supporting me, for allowing me to be so creative, for the countless hours of soccer conversation, and for just making me better at all the things that I do. For all of that, I'm really grateful. Miss you very much. Thanks.
Jonathan, you are one of the hardest working people I know here on campus. And you work all the time, but you're hard working. You're not like one of those creepy IT guys who turn the cameras on to see what I'm doing in my office, because you're busy working. I mean, I fill up your inbox and you hit reply and you have a solution before I even think about it. I never hear you say bad things about people. You're humble, you're always quick to give credit. You know, you're part of that dynamic duo with Bill. You know, you helped us build and launch Titan Terror Project, and, you know, even though you were the brains behind that. Oh, did I say that out loud? Shh, don't tell Bill. You know, even though I do think back and wonder in my head if you two were like the guys from Weird Science, the TV show, not the movie. But hardworking. I wish I was humble like you. I wish I was as smart as you. I wish I had the imagination you had, because you saw things coming before they arrived. But you are a distinct, unique individual who is situated at the heart of this place we call work. And you make it a family here at Westminster.
Hi Jonathan, I just wanted to tell you how much I've enjoyed working with you the last several years. If I ever had any issues, no matter what it was, you were always there to help, and you always provided an answer or helped me get to where I needed to be. I also enjoyed hearing the stories of Keenan and Mason, me having the two little boys. It's always fun to see where I have to look forward to next at the next phase that they're going to. Over the last 3 years, you have been one of the most strong, positive, brave, and selfless people I ever met. I wish you continued prayers and thoughts throughout this difficult time and in the future. Thank you for everything.
Hi Jonathan, when my dad passed away in November of 15, your great words of wisdom have guided me and encouraged me every day of my life. I thank you so much for everything you've done, and I've had wonderful times working with you. Thanks for everything, Jonathan.
Jonathan, I really admire your strength and positivity. You are the definition of a Titan. A strong, courageous warrior who never stops fighting. You are a true inspiration and someone to look up to. I'm so thankful that our paths crossed.
Hey Jonathan, I was thinking the other day about the time I've watched you wreck the drone not once but twice. The first time was against the field goal post down at the football field, and the second time was directly into the library wall. Both of them were awesome.
Hey Jonathan, just wanted to let you know that throughout this whole thing, you have been the bravest person I have ever known. And I just want to let you know that we're thinking about you and praying for you, and just here for you if you need us.
Hi Jonathan, you're a really great friend and colleague, and we all love you.
Hey Jonathan, hope you're feeling pretty good at home right now. I just wanted to thank you for everything you did here at Westminster. Let you know that I think everything here in LIS is better off because you were here and everything that you've done. You'll be missed for the time that you're gone, and I do hope we see you back here again pretty soon. In the meantime, I'll try and watch over Tom and Dave for you and everybody else. But hope you feel better and get better. All right.
Hey Jonathan, I got a call from Merriam-Webster the other day, and they said, can you redefine positivity? And I said, you can just put C. Jonathan Smith. Thanks, bud.
Hi Jonathan, I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you backing me up for everything and giving me the confidence to do what I need to do in my job, since I had no idea what I was doing when I started. I appreciate that you are an amazing boss and you are an amazing friend, and we have an awesome relationship both ways. I can truly say that you are my hero. I've never had, when anybody asked me who my hero was before, I really didn't have anybody in mind, but now I know that you are my hero, and I appreciate the positivity you have had and the strength and the courage you've had through everything, and you have made a lasting impression on my life, and I truly appreciate you and everything that you've done for me and my students, and I appreciate the friendship we've had. So, love you. Thanks.
Jonathan, there's so many things I admire about you, from your strength and courage to the passion that you have for the things in your life. You fully devote yourself to everyone and everything in your life, and it's so incredible. It's amazing to see the impact that you've had on the Westminster community, your home community, and just the community in general. You're an amazing boss, an amazing role model, and just an altogether amazing man. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and keep fighting.
Hi Jonathan, I wanted to say thank you for being a friend, for being a great co-worker. Thank you for your Westminster service, and particularly I wanted to say thank you for getting us through an EX conversion out of the dark ages into the 21st century. I think we were always confident that we would make the transition because we knew you were behind it. I want to say thank you for fixing things up when we messed it up, and when we still continue to mess things up. I really appreciated sharing some other things with you too. Our troubles with our family issues in Washington County and Sunoco and the gas, and it was great to have somebody here on campus I could talk to about that. Somehow that doesn't seem too important right now. Thank you for putting up with me. I know we had our disagreements along the way, but we've always managed to work through them, and we did it for the betterment of Mother Fair. Finally, I know you'll be surprised about this one, but I want to say from a Trinity grad to an Avella grad, go Eagles! Go Titans! You rock, Jonathan.
So I've learned a lot from you over the years, Mr. Smith, but Katie Bittner said I had to be short, so I'm only going to talk about two. The first is about being an IT leader. And what I learned from you is that it's important to be smart and creative, but it's also just as important to be an effective communicator And what I learned is that means something different for you. It means not just listening to needs and understanding what people want from you, which is what I'm used to. I also learned how important it is to manage expectations and timelines. And that if you do that well as a leader, the people will still respect you even when you can't give them what they want or when they want it. And they'll keep coming back to work with you again and again and again. The second thing I learned is that drone footage is always a good idea. You're an amazing person, Jonathan Smith, and I am blessed for having been able to work with you.
Hi, Jonathan. I just wanted to say a few words, and as you know, that's more than a few when I'm talking, but I've worked with you since 2006 when I first came to Westminster, and I still remember you as this hotshot web guy. I didn't know much about the web, but I just remember talking to you about it, and it didn't take long for me to discover there was a lot more to you than just being a webmaster. As a technology junkie, I always valued you coming into my office and showing me the latest gadget and doing a show and tell, and always looked forward to it, even if I had to pretend that I knew what you were talking about. And just a lot of great memories. I know you have a hatred for paper, and I knew if I walked into your office with a piece of paper, I better be walking out of the office with that piece of paper. And yet, for all your passion about technology, I think the thing that touches me the most about your background is your rural roots growing up on a dairy farm. And I really want to thank you for the advice, sometimes unsolicited, about farm life. And some of the things I remember, you always taught me if I wanted the best dairy cow, I better go Guernsey or go home. And that it was pointless to check the expiration date on my skim milk because it's basically water. And probably the most important thing is never to trust a horse because they'll take advantage of you. So I appreciate that. As a boss, you're the best. You are a natural born leader, the kind of person that soldiers would want to follow into battle, and just an amazing leader. As a friend, you have never hesitated to help or support me in any way, and I appreciate that so very much. And as a role model, you've shown me phenomenal courage and strength in dealing with the most trying of circumstances. And I just want to let you know that I feel very blessed to have you in my life, and I love you, brother. Thanks.
Hey, Jonathan. I just want to take this opportunity to acknowledge all the things that you've done for me and what you really meant to me working here at the college. I know when I first started working with you, I was a 55-year-old guy that just threw his complete skill set out the window and had to start from scratch. But you worked with me and you helped me and you taught me during that time, and I always appreciate you for that. And you're just an amazing person. You're just a true leader. You're just such an inspiration to all of us here, and just a great guy. And I know we've talked about this before, but we know we're going to see you again. And the great thing about that is that where you're going, there's not going to be any sickness or death or disease, and you're going to be healthy again, and that's going to be so great to see you like that. And I'm just really looking forward to that. But for now, just go ahead and stay strong and hang in there, and we'll be thinking about you, we'll be praying for you, and we really love you.
Hi, Jonathan. I want to say thank you for being a mentor, both as a student and as of now an employee here. I figured I would end my little bit off with reminding you of that time I put a very adult suite at the Westminster College community. Remember that one?
Hey, Jonathan. Just wanted to say thank you for always being kind to me, always being there for me and talking through things with me. Really enjoyed our back and forth beyond sports and the Mac versus PC thing. I'll always be praying for you, and you'll always be in my thoughts and prayers.
Hey, Jonathan, just wanted to say, I appreciate your oversight in a lot of things. I know on the admissions side, we have a tendency to run a little wild with this and that and whatnot, so we need checked every once in a while, and you were willing to do it, so sometimes I wasn't always real happy about it, but I appreciate that as far as insight goes, so take care, man.
Hey, Jonathan, Reverend Moore here. It's wonderful to have an opportunity to talk to you, and to let you know how much we're thinking about you and praying for you here at the college, and you've been such a blessing to all of us, and we're just grateful for all the wonderful work and relationships that you developed over time, and we pray for God's blessings upon you. We pray that you will be able to move through this season of your life and to be able to enjoy time with the family and be able to know that you're loved and cared for. And so we pray for you, and would hope and pray that God's hands are just welcoming you when that time comes, and caring for you now, and surrounding your family with all kinds of love that will come in the future. So, my friend, may God bless you.